Happy New Year, everyone. I just want to say, welcome to 2021, and hopefully this year is going to be much better than what we had last year, especially if you were paying any attention to what was going on, whether it be Facebook, TV, or whatever. You knew that 2020 wasn't really that good of a year. However, it wasn't the worst year for everyone, but it definitely wasn't. It was a pretty bad year. But in any case, in this video, we're going to be talking about what you need to know about selling your house in 2021. So that way, if you're looking to sell your house, you can get your house sold or whatever. In any case, if you've never been to this channel before, you've never seen any of my videos, I want to welcome you first and foremost. And of course, if you can, subscribe to the channel so that way you can see more content like this. And of course, like and share this video with all your friends and family. All right, enough about me. Which I think I didn't mention, but in case I didn't, I'm John. I'm the owner of NB Property Solutions LLC, and I buy houses right here in Reno and the surrounding areas. So enough about me. Let's just go ahead and jump right into the video of how to sell, or not how to sell, but what you need to know about selling your house right here in 2021 in Reno, Fernley, Fallon, Silver Springs, wherever in the Reno region. Okay, so first thing is, we're probably going to see a flooded market coming up here pretty soon. With that is because, for the most part, is like the coronavirus hasn't really locked Nevada down completely. I mean, we did have a little bit of a lockdown in the early stages of 2020, but now here we are in 2021. A lot of those restrictions have been lifted. Yes, the virus is still going around, but people are out and about and actually buying and selling houses and stuff like that. And just because that has happened, a lot of people, just because the virus was going on, a lot of people were thinking that, oh, it's going to crash the economy or whatever. But in fact, it didn't really crash the economy. If anything, it just kind of it slowed things. But we're still able to move forward and still buy properties and sell properties and stuff like that. And really, what's been happening is, because a lot of people were locked down, they were seeing a lot more properties, seeing a lot more what the market had to offer, and now here we are in 2020. A lot of those people that may have waited to sell their house or were thinking about selling it, maybe now they are actually going to sell it because, like I said, there's a lot more things are open, and we are hopefully past the actual whole big thing of the coronavirus and the lockdowns and stuff like that. But then again, who knows? I might be completely wrong, and by the time I'm making this video, or even after I make this video, everything's locked back down. But in any case, at the current moment, this is how or what you need to know about selling your house. So like I said, was the flooded market. So if everyone starts to sell their house now, whether they list it or sell it with a real estate agent or on their own, or even to a home buying company such as NV Property Solutions or any other home buying company in the area, they might see a huge amount of houses on the market. Just because, okay, let me take a step back. Like most areas, especially the bigger cities like New York and LA and a lot of stuff in California and a lot of the major metropolitan areas, except for Texas, people have been fleeing from those areas just because of government restrictions and stuff like that. And in those areas, they may have had an increase of properties that come on the market. But here, we haven't really had a whole huge influx of properties coming on the market. I mean, we still have the same amount of houses that are being sold. But then again, we also don't really have a whole lot of inventory in the Reno area. They're thus pushing prices higher because the demand is a lot higher for the area because people are coming to this area and all that. So, but on the flip side, even if say if that did happen, say in March, you decided to put your house on the market, you might be putting your house on the market the same as everyone else. So therefore, a flooded market. And when you have a flooded market, it means that a lot of people, a lot of the buyers and stuff like that will be looking, but maybe they might not have any interest in buying your home or something of that nature. But who knows? It might get snatched up real quick because the huge influx of people that are coming into the area. With that is say if there is a huge a lot of properties on the market and not really huge demand for the housing, the prices might drop. So with that is like any kind of supply and demand or any kind of economics or anything like that. So if you have a huge demand for something, usually the price will go up as well, especially if there's not really any inventory or anything like that, thus causing, creating a supply and demand. But yeah, now if there's, a lot of houses on the market and there's a huge, a lot of supply, but, very little demand, the price will come down. It's just basic economics and all that. So maybe now might be the right time to sell your house. Maybe later down the road. Who knows? I mean, it's kind of up to you. But here's what I'm saying, or here's what I'm thinking is going to be happening in 2021. Next thing is the mortgage rates. They might rise. As of right now, the Federal Reserve has been keeping the mortgage rates pretty low. I think they're at like 2 something percent right now. I'm not entirely exactly sure what they are right now, right off the top of my head. But who knows? Those rates might go up, or depending on what happens with the new presidency and all that, maybe that might affect the whole economy. It might not. I don't know. We'll have to see. But if you're looking at selling your house possibly in March or even later down the road, just keep in mind that the mortgage rates might increase, and if mortgage rates increase, some of the buyers might not, some of the buyers that we have right now may not want to be buying their house later down the road. It really depends on what all happens. We'll have to see what happens with the new presidency, and if they're going to continue lockdowns or extend moratoriums or whatever. We'll just have to see. But like I said, mortgage rates might go up. They might not. Who knows? We'll have to see. And of course, there's absolutely no time like the present to possibly sell your house, especially if you have equity in your house right now. It might be a perfect time to sell it. It might not. It really depends. It's up to you if you want to sell your house now or if you want to wait. But if you keep this in mind. So say right now you have your house is worth $100,000 at the current market time. But let's just say with with any changes in the government, it usually will cause some kind of effect on the economy, and housing prices might come down. Or like I said, maybe earlier, that there is a huge influx of houses that are coming on the market, which causes the prices to come down. So therefore, if your house is worth $100,000 right now, and then in March, because of the huge influx of houses that came on the market, now your house might be worth $90,000 or $80,000, let's just say. So then therefore you just took a $20,000 loss in equity. So right now might be the time to sell. It might not. It's totally up to you, and we'll have to see. But these are the things that you should know about, especially if you're thinking about selling your house in 2021. Is the prices might drop, and there might be a huge influx of houses that come on the market here in March or even sooner, and then the mortgage rates might go up. That's just with the mortgage rates. That just depends on what the government does and what the Federal Reserve does. They might keep rates low, but they might want to start making some money and actually raise mortgage rates. But we'll have to see. And of course, with everything, all that taken into consideration, that if the huge influx of houses that come on the market and the prices come down, your property value might come down as well, and you might lose out on some equity, especially if your house is worth something right now. Or even if, say, as of right now, say you're going through a foreclosure and you have your house is worth $100,000, and you have your note or your mortgage payment, or their not mortgage payment, but your original mortgage you took out is $80,000, let's just say. So you have $20,000 worth of equity, and maybe someone, you might want to sell your house right now, but let's just say if the market comes down to that $80,000 mark, then you might not have any equity at all. Those are just some things to think about. I'm not trying to push anyone to sell their house or anything like that, but selling your house might be the best option, or it might be better later down the road. Who knows? We'll have to see. But in any case, I hope you enjoyed this video, and of course, like and subscribe, or like and share this video, and subscribe to the channel so that way you can see more great content like this. And of course, if you want, you can reach out to me anytime. My phone number is 391-5236, or check out my website at nvpropertysolutions.com. There you can learn more about me and all that stuff, and possibly look at getting a cash offer for your house and all that. In any case, that's it for this video. I hope you guys will join me next time and talking about more real estate related stuff. In any case, I will see you guys in the next video. Other than that, you guys stay safe and take care.